All right, welcome back to the channel. Psalm Scribe. This is Steven, and let's get into our first movie review. And this is like the third time I am trying to make this video. But as I said in the last two, what was your last one? Because I'm taking the one with the bad audio down. Assuming this goes well, this was originally going to be a movie reaction, but I've seen the film already multiple times. It wouldn't have been a good reaction. Plus, I don't really think I give good, good emotional reactions. Uh, so instead, this is going to be a review of the 2020 film called Discarded Things. And now, I'm warning you, I'm a butcher all these names. So, 2020, we saw Discarded Things. This is directed by Joan Hawk and Tara Lynn Marcel. And well, I'll get to who stars in it. What brought this to my attention because I'm hopeful of Christian films going forward. Last year's think where I saw some good ones, and I'm seeing some good things on the horizon. I'm not against Christian films, but I'm not all super plugged in. But I do think they're worth our time, and if we're not going to support it, then who will? So I got onto this movie because one of the uh, actors in it is also a one of my favorite rappers. His name is Marcus Gray, but aka Flame, and co-star. Well, she's the real star. Is and again, I told you by names, right? Karen Abercrombie, and she starred in the. I can't say what year it came out of, but she starred in the movie War Room as the elderly woman, and she is the I'm going to say the main protagonist in this film. And so with those two combined, I thought, okay, this is worth a shot. All right, so bear with me here. Uh, the story is about Grace Wyatt, who is played by Karen Albuquerque. She is a well accomplished music professor. Uh, she suffers some tragedy, no spoilers, but she goes into this kind of dark little path. She does come out of it again, but and teaches again, but this time she teaches to at-risk youth. Now the youth are at this, I don't know, it's like a halfway house. It's called the Devlin House, and the Devlin House is being run by Marcus Gray's character, and I can't remember, was it Michael Devlin? But him and his wife run this house, and they have these at-risk youth, and the issues that each one of them go through are what you might expect. There is one of the girls is pregnant, and one of them has some mental disorders, and just kind of variousness. There's legal thing. There's like legal battles and a whole bunch of stuff, and she's going to help them. It's not so much academically, though she has all these degrees, uh, but she's going to help them through with the issues, and she's very encouraging. And that's kind of what the a lot of the film is about, some trauma or healed trauma, or just going to get, I don't want to say get past the trauma, but a lot of it is like dealing with it and just kind of perseverance. Perseverance is a main thing here. Uh, Therapy is a one I would say is one of the good themes here. Um, and kind of like the title. Now the title is called "Discarded Things," which kind of brings mind thrown away. And a lot of these kids are, like how society is kind of like, we don't want them, we don't care what happens to them, and they're kind of feeling that. Like there's a part earlier in the film where there's just this kind of truth, honestly, where they don't believe that they can go anywhere, or that you're lucky if you don't wind up dead or in jail. So this film's kind of aimed toward that. What I would like about it is, well, there are several things I like about it. I like one that these issues are brought up and addressed, and there is not a one size fits all kind of thing. It's not a snap finger and then okay, everything's all peaches and roses. There's also and this is not a critique, I'm calling it a come to Jesus moment. Um, and what I mean by that is, usually the one of the typical formats of a film is you have a protagonist who is does not know Christ. And you show his life before he knows Christ. There's this one conversion moment, and then afterward, then we get to the saved lifestyle, and then usually that is when blessings come about, and we see a changed lifestyle. And I'm not against that at all. There are some fantastic films. In my head, the first thing I'm bringing in my head is what's his name? Kurt Cameron. Uh, Fire Fire something. I hate that I can't remember right now. I'm remembering like in 30 seconds. But it's the thing where he's working on his marriage. I know there's another one. Man, Woodlawn. Woodlawn was one of my great was a good Christian film, but it didn't have that. So when I say come to this moment, it didn't have that like in between where before and after. Uh, they're not dancing around God or at all. In my opinion, he's just kind of present without. It's kind of like the Book of Ruth. Uh, so I'm really not trying to, bring spoilers into this, but I believe I'm trying to just set the scene about what the film's about. There's not a single like tragic thing or problem that go on. It's kind of a multitude of problems. The Grace Wise character itself also is dealing with her own trauma issues, as you will see in first few seconds of the opening of the film. Again, not trying to spoil anything, but which I thought was kind of dope because while she's helping the students with their pain, she has to get through her own, which I thought was really wonderful. I like this quote that Mr. Devlin's character says in it, and it's in the trailer. I like that.
We got a saying around here: meet them where they are at.
And then?
Anything past that is a calling.
The film is there's a part where there's a talent show, and they're actually going to use their artistic gifts in order to help themselves. And even if this wasn't, I'm classified this. I'm so sorry, you probably heard some honking in the background. But even if this wasn't, I think that would cool. Even if this wasn't our channel, that's what I'm trying to make it out here. But I guess if I'm going to try to critique the film, there is a plot point that I kind of saw coming a mile away. That's probably spoiling it right there, but it didn't bother me. Like I kind of saw it coming. I'm like, yep, here it is. But it's still a beautiful, moving, touching film. And if you hadn't guessed yet, I am recommending that you watch Discarded Things. Currently, I believe it is only available on Pureflix. That is where I watched my copy. I will include a link down below. Of course, you'll have to sign up, or at least for the trial if you don't already have Pureflix already. But that will do me. All right. This is the first movie review on the channel. Hopefully, I will do some more. If I see something that I believe is worth watching, I'll try to point it out to you. All right, and if you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more content. This is Steven of Subscribe. I'll see you later.